Welcome back to Divine Chosen Healer. I'm getting ready to do a true crime tarot reading for Prince, well, the artist formerly known as Prince. I'm using 3 different decks here, the True Crime Tarot deck, and then I'm going to pull some of these white cards here. So if you are brand new to this channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my other videos. If you are an OG here on Divine Chosen Healer, welcome back. Don't forget to like and comment. Let's get into this reading for the artist formerly known as Prince. Let's see what the energy is pulling for his energy and then his demise. We have ritual. Why is it very ritualistic? Under that was the Untouchables, and then under that was Pillar, chosen to stand against the war. So already the energy is speaking that his demise was done in a ritualistic fashion, done by the Untouchables, because he was a pillar. He was chosen to stand against the war. For those of you that know, if you know, you know, Prince was not a man that was fake. Like, he would be considered a conspiracy theorist. Things that he spoke about, things that he mentioned go against the entire affiliation that he was associated with when it comes to the industry. The energy is stating that he felt like he was a pillar of strength, chosen to stand against the war, chosen to tell the truth about the BS that was happening around and in the industry. And there were some individuals that didn't like that energy that he was putting out, the information that he was spilling, and so ritualistically they had to come up with something to get him out of the circle. Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince, what is the energy pulling around his demise? The artist formerly known as Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. I always get it. It says death by hand. So there was some type of physical touch there. During that separation from his physical body, somebody laid hands on this man in a building. So he was in a building. There was some type of altercation. Whether or not he was found in his home or not, there was some BS going down prematurely already. He's saying activity took place in the building. So you can be harmed and then you can be placed wherever you're placed. My energy is telling me to go back to these cards here. What is the energy pulling for Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, it's stating that he was surrounded by heavy, dark energy, and he felt trapped with no way out. And he felt like he was being sabotaged. Under that says somebody is talking too much, be quiet, and foul play. Somebody is talking too much, be quiet, and foul play. So yeah, he was surrounded by, hold on, because I gotta zoom in. Y'all can't see the dark cards good. So annoying. So annoying. Okay, so there was some dark energy that took place around him. He felt like he was trapped with no way out. He stated that there was some foul play that was involved here. He was pretty much sabotaged because people felt like he was talking too much and he would not be quiet. And like the third card that fell out, he couldn't be quiet because he had to stand on what he believed in, which was being a pillar of strength for individuals that couldn't stand. True Crime Tarot, Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. What is the energy pulling? It says yes and caution. So yeah, he was cautioned to be quiet, like to just stop talking. But and he was like, yeah, I knew I should have just stopped, but I wasn't. Like I was warned. There was a warning. Caution means warning. Like, you better shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking. Stop going against the hand that fed your ass, or it's go time. And he's like, no. I didn't like the way things were going. I didn't like the way things were going. So I'm speaking up. There's a lot of things happening. Yeah, he had a handler that was cautioning him, warning him to be quiet. You know, you're doing too much, Jack. And it was like, no. People have a right to know. Narcissistic energy. So yeah, it was like very much, I'm gonna have my way no matter what. I'm gonna say what I want to say no matter what. Nobody's gonna stop me. I don't care. He's stating that he was drugged and it would happen at nighttime. So he was given something that he shouldn't have been given. and pretty much the downfall took place at nighttime. I don't know what time they found him or whatever, but he was drugged. The energy is stating he was drugged. Speak, Prince. Yeah, we got attack, conspiracy theorist, and NDA cease and desist. Go on, talk. So yeah, there was an attack that took place because he was a quote-unquote conspiracy. Didn't I say that earlier in the reading? That yes, he was considered a conspiracy theorist. He talked too much. NDA cease and desist. He's like, fuck them NDAs, fuck y'all. I'm gonna speak what the truth is, whether you like it or not. And he was like rebellious about it. Very rebellious about it. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna speak it because y'all know that ain't how it is. I want what you have. Yeah, somebody just wanted everything that he had. Like, there was, you can't trust nobody. Okay, no, don't ever trust nobody. I don't give a damn who it is, what title they have in your life. The only energy that you can trust is God Almighty. Somebody was lurking, and was jealous, wanted what he had. Bam. Yes. See, I want what you have. So somebody around him, whether that was friends, foes, bodyguards, family members, the industry, they wanted his royalties. They wanted his rights to his music. They wanted to disparage of him so that they could have ownership of what he worked hard for. And right after this card fell out, it says yes. So yeah, Spirit is in agreement. But that's exactly what happened. Oh, you don't want to get down with the get down no more? Good, because I want your shit anyway. I'm gonna take over your royalties and your records and everything that you worked hard for. I want ownership of that. Yes. Speak. Wow. Come on, Prince. Tell your story. Let's go. Come on, Prince. Speak. I'm being told to put these down and go back to the True Crime Tarot deck. So let's get it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe while y'all sitting there watching. Come on, Prince. Speak. Jealousy. Yeah, so he's what you, there's only a few artists that could stand alone. Michael Jackson is a standalone artist. Whitney Houston would be considered a standalone artist. But people in the industry was jealous of him. There was a lot of jealousy because he was just the man. Could play every instrument, own all his shit, and people that were amongst him, they were jealous, you know what I mean? Jealous of his success, jealous of his aura. He had an aura about him that was so divine, so different, so unique. He said that there was some physical altercations, so there was some fight back during, his demise. Don't get it twisted. I just heard, don't get it twisted just because I was a smaller individual. Don't think that I couldn't whoop ass. It sounded just like that. Don't think that I can't whoop ass. Oh my God. This was a call by high-ranking individuals. Whew. Prince is funny, man. Tortured, yeah. Physical altercation. Stating he was tortured. Like my throat, I keep saying throat surveillance. He was under heavy surveillance prior up to the time coming of his demise here. Like watched like every movement, and he was watched. It was like a setup amongst everyone. Even doctors couldn't be trusted, quote unquote, allegedly, honey. You two gonna be hating all this is for entertainment purposes. Prince, what you got to say? We got mockery, rebellion, power, scandal brewing, inconsistencies, dangerous, and money overhead plotted on. So yeah, there was mockery done. There were artists that came out and was working with him, doing songs, like having purple stages and stuff. All of that was like a mockery to him. Like, this, you ain't sincere, because he was rebellious. Like, he was rebelling against the system here, and he had power, of course, and whatever. If a person like that got influence and power, then it's dangerous. That's why a scandal has to be brewing. I don't know if they started trying to say that he was a drug addict or whatever, or he was an alcoholic, but he did not appear to be the type to get into, to dibble and dabble into that stuff. Like, he was on a higher frequency, if you understand. There was a lot of inconsistencies around that tragedy that happened, and the whole time, money overhead, he was plotted on. I'm gonna pull a few more so I can wrap this up. Yeah, he was plotted on by multiple people. Multiple people were involved in this man's demise. I'm done with this reading because I don't want it to be too long and y'all be coming over here watching my videos and be too honorary to like, to comment, and subscribe. So this was a reading for Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, a true crime tale reading. For those of you that did like the reading, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.